It's absolutely fantastic to appear on Sharmila's show for the very first time in my life, and as always I'm extremely blessed and excited whenever I'm in Kolkata. I love this city, I love the people, the simplicity, the intelligence, the warmth that I have always received, and it's just nice to talk to genuine media people, which is a little bit of a change from the normal filmy media that we get back home. So I've had a wonderful time, and I wish all our viewers a great and fantastic day. Please keep watching the show, and I hope to be back soon. I've learned more from my failures than from my successes.
And point to be noted, your baby will be happy.
Very strong woman-centric family.
It's a great support, you know.
Especially a doubles match.
Welcome to Sharmila Show House. Today I am meeting my dream person because she is not only a beauty personified, she is my inspiration in all respects. She is gorgeous, stunning Lara Dutta. Welcome to my show.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, let me just extend my gratitude because I have followed your prenatal yoga routine during my pregnancy days for 6 months together, and I have, by God's grace and by the help of your instructions, I have delivered a normal baby.
That's amazing.
And you are inspiring lakhs of women like me.
No, I think for me, you know, also doing a prenatal yoga DVD when I was pregnant with my daughter, I looked for some kind of exercise that you can do during your pregnancy that was not strenuous or high impact, and I just couldn't find anything in the Indian market at all. There are DVDs, but it's foreigners who are doing yoga and things like that, which is great, but nothing that was for an Indian woman in the Indian market. And that was the idea, to say, okay, I've got to do something. I've got to find or create a product that allows women to be able to exercise, work out, keep active throughout all 3 trimesters of their pregnancy. And if you, obviously since you've done the video, you know that I was massively pregnant when I was shooting it. So I was almost in my 8th month of pregnancy when I shot that video. So I mainly shot it to let women know.
That needs courage and guts.
That's what I wanted women to know, that you can, continue doing this up until the time.
And that's so scientific that you, the belly is always in a comfortable position.
Yes.
You are doing exercises for the rest of the body, but the belly is in a comfortable position.
Yes.
So,
and babies love movement. So if the mum is moving and mum is happy, then the babies are happy.
And point to be noted, your baby will be happy.
Yes.
You will get a happy baby.
Most important.
And the question comes, obviously, how is your daughter?
She's great. So that baby who was inside is now 7 years old, So of course
time
flies and they keep changing. But it's a wonderful adventure, like all mothers know. Each phase, each stage of a child is a new learning experience for us. So as they grow and learn, we also grow and learn as mothers.
Yeah, true. And I think your mother should be an inspiration for you. She has reared up 3 children, 3 girl children.
Yes.
That's a big deal. And that is actually the woman empowerment, I believe now.
Sure. I mean, I don't give my mother so much credit because I always tell her, so my grandmother was, 6 sisters.
Oh my.
And my mother is 3 sisters. We are 3 sisters. All my sisters and I, we all have daughters. So we are a very, very strong woman-centric family. And I always joke with my dad and all the other men in our family, and I say, I think God has given us the onus of creating an army of women, strong women.
We are.
We're going to rise women up and create these really incredible women. But yes, it's not easy. I think for my mother is a huge inspiration for us. She's been a soldier's wife all her life. And my father's been somebody who's fought 3 wars, for India. And it's a lot to put everybody ahead of yourself. You put your country, you put your husband, you put your children, everybody constantly before yourself, And but those are lessons that you learn.
You have got to learn many war stories.
Yes,
which we are not fortunate to hear or listen to.
No, we do, but we've, it's for us. I think maybe it's a way of life, So we grew up in that kind of an environment where the greatest duty was to God and country before anything else.
And how are your sisters who are also established in their respective fields?
Yes, they're both great. I mean, I'm the youngest of 3 girls, so obviously I got bullied pretty much most of my life.
That happens.
But my sisters are wonderful role models. My middle sister was the first woman helicopter pilot, the first batch of women helicopter pilots in the Indian Air Force. My elder sister is also somebody who's been extremely independent. She started working from the time she was 16 years old in her life, so she kind of set a trend for all of us then who followed. And each is a self-made woman in her own right, So it's, like I said, we're a family of very strong women.
And your father was actually partial to you because you are the youngest, and he had an idea that you are going to rule the ramp in some day, because
Yes.
in your very young days you actually showed the signs of being a model. And
Well, I don't think so, because I think for me in my young days, my father had to always, every time he called me, I was either stuck climbing some tree or I was, up some big water tank. So I was a bit of a tomboy throughout my childhood, So I think also when my mother had me, I'm 10 and 6 years younger than my other 2 sisters, So
Okay.
I think my mother had me in the hope कि नहीं इस बार लड़का होगा. So unfortunately for her, she got a girl, but mentally who was a boy. So, so I think in that way, yes. If you look at it, I always say that I think I'm my father's son, but I think my father is very, very clear that I am his daughter, and he's very, very proud of that. But yes, I would say that my father had those dreams for me far earlier than I had them for myself.
Okay.
So he was.
That's a great support,
Yes, of course. There's no way that you can achieve things in life. And I've seen it now. I've mentored the girls who participate at the Miss Diva contest, the girls who go to participate at Miss Universe. I've mentored them now for the last 5 years.
Yes.
And, just that family support is so, so important. It is impossible when you're 17, 18, 19 years old to achieve those kind of things in life without having your parents backing you 100%.
Yeah, and you get to see many girls who have got high ambitions.
Yes.
And they're just mesmerized by the limelight and everything, beauty contest, beauty pageants and all. So do you find that they should maintain a right track and they should be more focused, because nowadays in the days of internet people are getting haywire and misconceptions of beauty is gaining ground?
No, for sure. But I also think that the girls, see, they have an added advantage. In 2018 years ago, 19 years ago
Yeah,
now, when I participated, we didn't have this kind of media exposure, So for us, we were very limited with the information that we got. Today the girls have at their fingertips, they have access to role models, their lifestyles, what is it that they project about themselves. So yes, you need guidance, and I think that is why now they have, the Times of India group for me has me on as a mentor. So that is what you are a guide. It's exactly that. It's being able to guide these girls within this business in the right way, because it's hard. You have to make choices every single day that you then have to live with for the rest of your life.
Yes.
And
so many
success is
options.
fantastic. Of course, everybody wants to be successful, but everybody forgets the number of failures that lead up to that success. Today if somebody asks me, I've learned more from my failures than from my successes. And it's my failures that have pushed me even harder. When you're successful, you sit back and you enjoy the moment.
Oh,
when you
really?
fail at something, you push yourself harder to achieve, So it's always, you always have to look at it from that perspective.
Oh, great. And after marriage, do you think that life is a ramp walk or life is a tennis court? Ramp walk or tennis court?
No, I don't think it's a ramp walk for sure. Neither is it a cakewalk. Like all things in life, marriages as well are a work in progress. It's something that you work at every single day. I would liken it more to a tennis match, yes, especially a doubles match. And
I think Mahesh will be very happy to hear
yeah,
that.
of course, because it's 2 people, right? You can't win unless the team plays together.
And lastly, I'm coming to the last part
Yeah.
of my interview. When you were in the beauty pageant, you had Priyanka Chopra with you, and I have seen an interview. I have watched an interview where you had said that you taught how to do makeup to Priyanka, and that's absolute generosity on your part. And what was that experience? And how do you see Priyanka now?
Well, I mean, she's fantastic. Today, she's a role model for so many Indian women, I mean, across the globe, you know, and it fills you with immense pride to see a fellow woman do so well in life. Because, you know, every woman knows how difficult it is in every industry for a woman to rise to the top. You find more people wanting to pull you down than to give you the wings to fly.
Yes.
You know, so for a woman to be able to achieve things on her own terms, you have to laud women like that. You have to support them. And I think for me, this is one thing that I have always been a proponent of, that I stand by my fellow sisters. It's very, very important to be a woman's best friend. There are too many women who are constantly wanting to pull other women down, you know. And it's not going to buy you any happiness, neither is it going to make you more successful. So it's really important to support your fellow sisters. And when Priyanka entered the contest, she was about 4 years younger than me. You know, I had obviously some amount of experience in the glamour industry already. I had already been modeling. So it was just that. These were young girls, both Priyanka and Dia, who came from smaller cities, from Raebareli and from Hyderabad.
And you were from Ghaziabad.
I was from Ghaziabad, but I had already been in Mumbai,
Yes,
you know, for
yes.
quite a few years before that. So it's just that, you know, who knows? You pay it forward. Somewhere down the line, somebody will, you know, do something for you in life. That will be quite amazing.
Yeah, help is a chain system. It will come back to you.
Of course, yes.
And lastly, what will be your message to all those girls who are fighting for life? I mean, there are women who are selling snacks. There are women who are earning from household
Yes.
works, household chores and all. There are housemaids.
Yes.
What is the message from your part?
You know, I'll say, you know, honestly, everybody talks about women's empowerment. How are we going to empower women? I just, you know, want to say that women, for us as a race, we don't need someone to step into the picture to empower us. We are somebody, we have constantly, in a way, facilitated. I'm not saying it because I'm a woman, I'm just saying it the way that it is. We have facilitated the running of the world. It's just that women don't make a big noise and, you know, don't expect flower petals to be showering down on them every time they do something in life. We just know that it's a way of life, and that's what we've done. Whether it's a maid who works in my house, or it is a woman, like you said, who's making some small thing out of her own house and selling it, you're getting on with life. You're ensuring that your kids are in school, there's food on your table, you're trying to keep your husband, you know, sober, for women whose husbands are alcoholics, you know, and beat them up every day. And they're grateful in life every day. They still get up, they still, you know, do their puja, they still put their kumkum, they still do things like that. And it's the everyday woman that you need to laud, you know, the everyday woman that you need to applaud. And it's incredible to hear success stories, you know, of women who've literally fought the odds. And that's why I said that for the women that actually make it, it's really, really important to reach down, you know, grab your hands of your sisters who are struggling and pull them up along with you. And it will happen for sure.
Thank you so very much. It is so inspiring,
Thank
your talks and everything.
Thank
It's
you.
so inspiring.
Thank you very much.
Hey guys, this is Shormila Maiti from Shormila Show House, and please subscribe my channel, click the bell button for more updates.